Christy or Miss Bikini Runs. I'm here to show you my weekly injection for the upcoming week of week 39. I call it week 39 because that is when I started my GLP-1 journey, originally on tirzepatide, but now I have transitioned into retatrutide. And to be transparent with you, retatrutide is not FDA approved at this time, so I am finding other means to get it, and on the advice of my my coach and my other research, I decided to implement this into my health journey. So I do not tell you to do that for yourself, because I am not a doctor. I am not your doctor, but I feel that I have made an informed health decision to use this peptide. And I'm just showing you my weekly journey of trying to lose weight. The GLP-1 medication like tirzepatide and the retatrutide, they are just tools that I use to help me lose weight. I utilize a lot of other tools in my weight loss. For example, drinking about a gallon of water every day. I also try to get as much sleep as I can, and that has been a battle because I originally started on 4 to 5 hours of sleep, but since maybe about 2 months ago, it's been increasing to about maybe 6 to 7 hours. So, and also I watch what I eat because I follow my meal plan, and I also consistently follow my meal plan, and I also consistently go to the gym to do cardio training and strength training. So the medication is not the be all end all. I still utilize other methods in order to lose weight. And along the way to lose weight, I'm doing this because I want to be a bikini bodybuilding competitor. Now, so that is my brief little reason why I'm doing all this. So here we go. So this is for week 39, but in the whole scope of when I really started was October 7th, 2024. And I don't know what week that is, but for just this purposes, I started my medication, some sort of medication on July 1st of 2025. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so anyway, I already withdrew it, and here is my alcohol prep pad. So I'm gonna angle this what's this thing called, the camera, and then you can see my big belly now, so I'm gonna do it on the left side. Yeah, so now you see my droopy belly, and I hope this is going to save, because I only got one shot at this. Literally. Okay, so I'm poking it in and injecting, and all done. All gone. So that is, whoops, almost missed and poked myself. That is my injection. So there you go. So please stick around, because you're going to see my update for week 38. But maybe I should start saying like when I actually started my weight loss expedition. Well, this time around, because I've been doing it since I was decades ago. So maybe I'll look it up and I'll try to change a little bit stuff. So I don't know, whatever October 7th, 2024 weeks till now, that's how much it is. So I will see you in a little bit. Don't click off, because you're going to see my weight loss results for I guess week 38 or week whatever it is since October 7th, 2024. Okay, so Miko and I say goodbye. Bye. Hi bunnies, it's me, Christy, or Miss Bikini Buns. This is my weekly weigh-in update for my weight loss expedition or my weight loss journey. It is week 76 from when I started October 7th, 2024. That's when I just started my weight loss expedition. And then it is week 38 when I started my GLP-1 medication and documenting it all on YouTube. Yay me. So if you do not know who I am, I'm going to provide a brief bio so you can familiarize yourself with who I am. And so my name is Christy. I am a teacher here in Hawaii. I am 53 years old. I'm 5 feet 2 inches tall. And let's see, I like to do a lot of things. Number one, like I said, I'm a teacher. Number two, I like my fur babies, particularly dogs and cats. 3, I also like to plan in my planner. Here, this is my planner. This is my planner. What else? And I like to dance hula, but I'm currently not active because I am pursuing bodybuilding, particularly in the bikini division. And so I'm an aspiring bikini bodybuilding competitor. So that was my brief introduction. So I'm going to begin with my meal plan this week. So I am doing a low carb, high carb day. So I have about 5 days of me being on a low carb meal plan and 2 days of being on a high carb meal plan. So Mondays and Thursdays are my high carb days, and then the rest of the week is my low carb days. And this week I was 100%. So that was good. Didn't have any kind of birthdays, like last week I had pepperoni pizza and cheese pizza with 2 bite-sized cupcakes. And then the week before that, it was I celebrated my birthday with my class. So I had cheese pizza and pepperoni pizza and cupcakes for them. And I ate 1 cupcake and 1 pepperoni pizza slice. So yeah, my coach was like, is this a trend? I'm like, no, it's just out of the ordinary. So anyway, so this week was spring break, so I was not exposed to that kind of thing. But honestly, I could have because it was spring break, right? However, it was not so good weather this week as well. So, but I remained consistent in doing my cardio training and my strength training. So even though it was raining, sometimes very hard, I did go drive to my cardio gym and my bodybuilding gym, and I got that completed. And if you're new, yes, I do belong to 2 gyms because I've switched to doing a fasted morning cardio session before work kind of thing, and then later during the day, I do my strength training at my bodybuilding gym. So why do I do that? Because I found out about 6 weeks ago that this works best for me because I do not have any knee pain. Since I've started this, I've also noticed I'm losing poundage, and so far so good. And although I'm only supposed to do 6 days of cardio, I have been doing all 7 days for about 6 weeks. So I am working on week 7 of just going to the gym. So you might ask, why are you doing 1 extra day of cardio for the week? Because I felt like, if I'm motivated to do it, I should just do it. So And also, like, I didn't want to get myself into the habit of having that one day of going, oh, I don't need to go. And then the next day it might be, oh, what? I don't need to go. And then I start negotiating with myself, saying, oh, well, if you're not going to go Wednesday, then you can make it up Thursday. Or maybe if you go Wednesday and then, no, it just that doesn't happen. Like, even before with my strength training, I used to not have a set rest day, and then it just started to mess with my mind, because I would be like, okay, I don't have any meetings on Wednesday, so I'm going to go to the gym then so I can miss Friday. But then it would be all messed up for me, because then I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I have a designated rest day, which is Wednesday, and that for now it's just strength training, because like I said, I do cardio 7 days a week. So if for even strength training, that's been consistent too, because I don't know, it's just been consistent. And if I do happen to miss a day, then I don't make it up, because that messes with my mind. So if I miss a Thursday because of some kind of appointment, then I miss Thursday and I just go right back on Friday. And that seems to have helped me be more consistent. In fact, I don't remember when I missed a strength training session in a long time. Anyway, so the strength training was good this week. Sometimes, you go to the gym and you're like, how come this weight feels so heavy? Last week it didn't feel as heavy. And then I go, how come this 10 pounds is so heavy today? I don't know. But I have those moments too. And then also, like, I've been really trying to work on my consistency. So I'm thinking, that's what I can do. Maybe that would be my strength, is just to be consistent. Because, you can do all these things, but if you don't show up, then it doesn't really matter, does it? So just like, when the schools have attendance, and then they're like, oh yeah, you got to show up. Well, that's part of being consistent, right? So you can learn and you don't miss any days. So my goal this year is to be consistent and to keep being consistent. Yeah, that's my goal. So I've been trying to do that a lot. And like this morning, I did not want to go. I woke up, I did my check-in pictures, and I was like, oh, okay, and I'm just dragging my feet. But then I eventually went. And I didn't want to wait too long, because then that'll mess up my strength training. Because the weekends, I don't go in the afternoon. I kind of go like in the mid-morning. And that was pretty good. But then, I don't know, it's just kind of like, they're painting. So I had like paint smell. Because they were painting the exterior of the building. Because it wasn't able to... it was actually scheduled for painting on starting March 11th, but then we had some bad rain happening for the past 2 weeks, so they had to delay it, obviously. And so I think they're making it up by working on the weekends. Okay, so now let us talk about challenges. I think I did talk about challenges. There was no real big challenges because it was spring break. Although I did have some doctor's appointments, but I couldn't make it to the Tuesday one because I was stuck in traffic, and that was fine. The Wednesday one I rescheduled because it looked like it was going to rain again, and that particular appointment was in town, and I was like, I do not want to drive in town in traffic when it's raining like this. And then Thursday, I had my dentist appointment for my temporary crown to be put in, and I did show up for that one. But as far as any kind of other kind of challenges of like, meal plan or training, there wasn't any. It was pretty good. Okay, so weight loss numbers. So on March 15th, 2026, I was 169 pounds. March 16th, I was 169.4 pounds. March 17th, 168.1 pounds. March 18th, 168.9 pounds. March 19th, 167.5 pounds. Excuse me. March 20th, 167.5 pounds. And then March 21st, which was yesterday, 165.7 pounds. And today, on Sunday, which is my official weigh-in, I am 165.9 pounds. So I lost 3.1 pounds since March 15th. Yay me! Okay. Any tips that I have? I think the big tip is to work on being consistent. I think that's something that is very important and part of the equation that you need to get healthier, to lose weight, or to have any kind of you need to be consistent in whatever you do in order for you to get better. I also think that you have to give yourself grace if it doesn't happen, and just jump back on it when you can. Don't beat yourself up so much that you get yourself in a state of, I can't do it, and then 3 months later you're still trying to get back on track. If you missed, you missed, and just do it tomorrow, or when you can, because I can totally understand if life happens and you can't, because let's say you had to move, or you have to move, and you can't be like, okay, I'm gonna go spend 3 hours going to do my workout, because I'm including travel. I'll see you when I get back to pack. No, it doesn't happen that way. It really doesn't, because you gotta help, right? Because if you have a certain time to move, you gotta get out of there. What else? And then, so those kinds of life challenges, if your pet gets sick, or your someone in your household gets sick and they need you, you have to take care of who's in your space. And then once that is kind of stabilized, then you can go think about yourself. That's just what I think. You do you. Okay, so anyway, I am looking forward to this upcoming week. This will be week 39 of my documenting on YouTube, my weight loss expedition, but it'll also go into week 77 of my final embarking. Is that the right word? I don't know. My final time to lose weight, and this time it's for good. And that'll be upcoming week 77, because I just finished week 76. So I hope you had a great week, and please come back to next week, or even you can watch my vlogs. I do vlog every day, although not a lot of people watch it, but that's okay, because like I said, this is all documenting it for me and for me to be accountable. And really it's been working, because it's been working just to be accountable. So anyway, remember, if I can do hard things, you can do hard things. So let's do hard things together. Bye.